Welcome back. We got ourselves here a series tied 1-1. Indianapolis versus San Antonio. My name's Itana.
I'm Ethan Sturm.
This is our first and only series that got tied up here. We got ourselves a Game 3 matchup. Both teams very familiar with themselves. Knowing any sport, whenever you play a series, I get a little bit testy after you see each other for a couple of games. So I expect to see some hard hits and big finishes. I'd be surprised if I see an early blowout, but with the way San Antonio has been playing with that fast-paced game, Indianapolis better get their defense in check, and their beaters better be ready so that this game doesn't get out of hand quickly.
Yeah, game one, Indianapolis struggled to really get anything going offensively and was allowing San Antonio to do things in transition, get points in transition, which is what San Antonio wants to do. Game two, Indy did a better job of slowing it down. When they weren't scoring, because they still weren't scoring that many points, they were at least not giving San Antonio transition opportunities. They were making all of their hits. Of course, the big story since that game one was the game one injury to Nathan Digman, their head coach and one of their star players. To rally back and win that game two without him shows a lot about what this team can do.
Yeah, and myself, after playing against this team earlier in the season, Digman means a lot to this team on and off the field. He's going to be there supporting and coaching from the side, but they're going to miss his presence, and they're going to need to rally around the remaining players. And they come up with the quaffle here. We got number 14 bringing it up. It seems like a no-bludger situation to open the start. Goes in for a drive. And a goal. Indy's on the board first, and they maintain bludger superiority. Just the start that they were looking for.
Yeah, Max Jolly's the guy who's really going to have to step up. He's their starting line chaser. He had an iffy game one, a better game two. He's making a lot of hits out there, and he's the one who hits that mid-range shot right off the bat.
And we got Esparza walking up the field, trying to get a setup here. Just pass over to Sanchez, and just playing a little bit of catch here, trying to see what's going to come of it.
2-mil beater sets from both teams here early. Williams and Tracy against Brown and Kaufman.
We have patience coming out from San Antonio. They're not looking to rush to play here with only a one bludger offense.
And a missed beat there by Daniel Williams, too.
We have a press opportunity coming in. Sanchez looking to pass it around. An errant beat from behind from San Antonio. That looks to be a midline used.
Yeah. They get the one reset, but I would have liked to see a little more from Indy there. I thought their beaters pressed well and their chasers kind of pressed poorly, and that allowed San Antonio to get out of the situation.
I couldn't have agreed more there. We got a screen coming on the right side, spinning out of it. Oh, we got a tackle. What a smash. Oh, that should be a quaffle turnover for Indy. Good physicality. Sanchez is not looking happy with the ball movement. And Indianapolis sent two campers back behind the hoops, already trying to get deep into their zone.
I don't think their keepers ever saw them, unfortunately. And that was a statement tackle there from Scott Rain. Exactly what they need to see early on and what they showed so strongly in game two.
Indy making a one beater sub, and they're sticking with a double male beater set. You ever hear?
And bludger control, which they've been able to maintain throughout.
Jolly again looking for that lane there, trying to get that first goal. Sanchez just going across the keeper line. Oh, he got his revenge tackle, but no turnover. Indy still possesses the quaffle. Jolly's coming down. We got a pass behind the hoops to number 30. Number 30 goes for the shot. No good, but Indy is still able to rebound. Just passing the ball around here. Still maintaining bludger superiority. Oh, it looks like we got an illegal swat coming up. And number 14, Jolly, scores again.
Yeah.
Now, we got hands up by referees. And no call, but the goal is good. So we're up 20-0.
Yeah, huge step up here for Max Jolly.
Indianapolis still maintains bludger superiority and are putting in goals at a very quick rate. San Antonio is their second offensive possession, and we're already at the 3-minute mark.
We talked a lot throughout the season about Matt Brown needing to step up in the absence of Tyler Walker, who now plays with the New York program, and he's having a great shift here for Indianapolis.
Esparza just looking around, makes a swing pass to the left. Oh, Sanchez bobbles it. Able to maintain qualified possession. Back to Esparza. Oh, just barely gets to not use the reset there, just tiptoeing the line. Running behind the hoops there.
Esparza playing with fire in the corner.
A catch by Indy, a beat by Indy. We're going to get a press situation immediately by Indy right here. And we do. We get a qualified turnover in Indy's favor. Indy is locking it down, and they have a fast break opportunity. Spins out of it. Esparza just pushing Jolly out of the way. We should be getting a fake tap beat. Pass behind. Bucket. That is 30-0 at 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Indy is playing for their life, and San Antonio is not awake.
Yeah, and you mentioned before we started that you thought it was interesting that you saw Luke Langley on the sideline in a keeper headband, and they did not put him in this first shift. They also didn't have Connor McIntyre, and he's now coming in for Esparza. San Antonio might have a different concept of what their best line is than the rest of us, but this top first line has not gotten it done so far.
No, they have not. Oh, but they finally regained bludgeon superiority.
But he just strips him.
Strip tackle. Sanchez lost the ball again. I don't know why he is still on the field right now. Oh, he's taking a sub. He's not feeling okay right now. And then there's Luke coming into the field. Oh, pass behind the hoops. Oh, beat out. They're looking for a quick breakaway opportunity.
But you talked about those campers, and San Antonio's just not getting back on them.
Good tackle. Missed catch again. San Antonio can't seem to be gripping this ball. Another tackle by Indy. I don't know what Indy team we're seeing now, but this Indy team has. I feel like they've been watching Rochester today, and they've learned to tackle.
Yeah, no, they're making every single hit right now. It is a huge change.
In the beater game and the qualifier game, again, they're probably trying to regain BS as they just get that beat off, and they've maintained superiority and got the qualifier turnover. And we got number 1 on Indy coming up. This player has been dodging tackles in this series and has been running amok of the San Antonio. Yeah. So let's see if he's able to continue that role as we're in Game 3.
Nick Kaufman, the keeper from those Ball State runs deep in U.S. Quidditch Cups, now coming in at keeper.
Fake pass, just shading off. San Antonio switched to a zone defense a little bit over here. What a catch there by Hoffman. Goes through the contact, turnover for San Antonio. And San Antonio looking to run immediately.
Just for clarification for our American audience, when Atana says BS or bludgeon superiority, that's just the Canadian term for bludgeon control.
My mistake, yes.
No, by all means, use your terms.
We got a cross pass too low. And you know what? That's kind of been what we've been seeing in this game from San Antonio. They're usually a good passing team, especially even on the run, let alone in half courts. But these passes are not connecting, or receivers are just bobbling passes.
Yeah, that felt like a bit of a force, I would say, on that one.
Yeah.
Too. Against bludgeon control, really a narrow window pass.
Let's see if Indy's able to crack this zone in the half court. They haven't really been able to. They've been scoring usually like on a semi-breaks. So if they're able to figure this out, it's going to be a long game for San Antonio.
We've seen Ryan Araki in the game for the first time for San Antonio.
And if you're watching that off-ball defense by Luke, it's amazing. Just like edging up. Got the beater just beat him out of there. He's tired of his... Oh, what a laser. No good. They got the rebound, though. Another offensive rebound. Oh, just tickled the hoop. No bludger scenario. Oh, another tackle by Indy. Oh my God, it's him! And folks, that was amazing. That was a pass to San Antonio, but really, that was Indy's qualifier the whole way. There's a stoppage, so I really don't know what this conference about. He allowed him to land and then just grabbed the ball away from him like he was his father.
It was a tackle. It was a wrap of the ball, not a wrap of the player.
Oh my God. Oh, and we got a yellow card to San Antonio.
Might have been for disrespecting the ref or cursing, or...
It must have been some kind of reaction to the non-call that he thought was a call. But sitting from our angle over here, he just took the quaffle from him.
Matt Melton, a huge play there.
So, we're at 7 minutes. Now, it is a relatively low-scoring goal around, but for San Antonio standards, not having a goal at the 7-minute mark, I don't think we've seen this yet. And as you have predicted, Ethan, Luke is now keeping.
Yeah. We saw it coming from the pregame. We were all on top of that. He was just getting used to the headband. So McIntyre actually got called for neck contact, I guess, on the way down after he was stripped by Melton. So it will be a power play here for Indy, nursing a 30-0 lead.
San Antonio, however, still has bludger control. Oh, we got a stoppage here. We're kind of confused. Why isn't it an injury sub?
Yeah, I think Kaufman doesn't look good enough to go because this team ran up and he could barely move. So he's jogging off fine now.
Oh no, I see it. He has a cut on his wrist. He's just bleeding, and the referee obviously caught it and wants him to get a little bit cleaned up there. And he is jogging to that injury tent to make sure he's wrapped up and ready to go. Indy does not want to give up anything in this game.
They can't believe it down Kaufman and Digman. That's a lot to lose. Budget control is with San Antonio now, and it is in the hands of two of their best beaters in Chris De La Fuente and Ryan Naraki.
Melton just walking around the field, scanning.
Double misbeats there in the Budger game.
It should be going both to Indianapolis. A behind-the-back pass did not work.
Yeah, that was a very late pass. Honestly, I don't think he should have been allowed to throw it, but either way, it's going to be San Antonio ball.
But they maintain Budger superiority.
And they take a timeout.
Yeah, and one must think this game was... The momentum has not gone San Antonio's way for the entirety of this game.
Yeah.
And to call a timeout now, maybe they could have called it earlier.
I agree. I was thinking there was like a three minutes ago or so, there was a time where they were kind of being slow in their keeper zone. I was actually waiting for them to put the tee up, and they never did.
What do you think the San Antonio coach there is telling his troops right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's telling them that we've got to play our game. I think he's also telling them that, hey, we come from the South Division. Everyone's physical in the South Division. We have to stop running into these tackles. We have to assume that this Indy team is going to make all of their tackles, so we need to beat them in the passing game. They have a passing game. We've seen it a million times. They're just not being smart about it, and that's kind of the story. One of the reasons I was worried about them coming into their game against New York, which they ended up losing, is that they got out to that 40-10 lead. New York made adjustments. The San Antonio team's not great at making adjustments. They're good at playing their game. Their adjustments lack. Indy has always been a team known for making adjustments. They made him going into game 2. They've clearly made him into going into game 3. And they're reaping the benefits with a 30-0 lead.
I just want to comment here, looking over at the Indy bench, and that is Digman in the middle there. He can't play, but he's still finding value for his team, and they're all hyped getting in there right now. And that's them cheering them off. They really feel like this is their game to win. But I agree with the adjustment. It's almost like when you feel on the San Antonio side, if you feel that your game will win all the time, and then when it's not working, it's a shock surprise. We're basically going to see right now in probably the next 5 minutes if they made any adjustment in this game.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember that this Indy team is cored by a group of players that play for a community team that this season beat Cavalry at a Heroes vs. Resistance Invitational with smart strategic adjustments, showing us help defense. You could argue that obviously they need Digman's contributions if they want to make a really deep run in this tournament, but the fact that he can be a full-time coach now does reap its benefits for sure.
And Hoffman has left the injury tent and he's on his bench right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got a sub coming in soon. Oh, they win the beater battle there. Oh, and they're right by the hoop and beat out. Indy ball.
Yeah, they got everything they wanted except that Connor McIntyre's pass had a little too much heat on it for Brooke Willis.
Their defense right now is clinical. They have a no bludger situation. The keeper does not know that there's no. Oh, there's one bludger there. Lost it. Oh, Luke with a dodge.
Yeah, big play by Luke.
Pitch ahead. They still have one ball back down there. I think they've realized it. Luke gets beat out. And we've now resumed to a half-court offense.
I gotta say, I feel like San Antonio's come out with the energy of a team who knows their season's on the line, where they hadn't really played like that up to this point.
Indy's showing good patience, though, swinging that quaffle around. They like you would think like the moment's not too big. They're not trying to rush it. Oh,
I mean that's Indy's signature. They are never going to be rushed.
47 Melton. Oh, jump shot blocked by Luke.
Oh, great effort play. Though Langone does come up with it.
And bludger control still remains with the intensity.
Sparsa's going to re-enter the game for Langone, but I feel like Langlone's really been, while they haven't scored points, he's at least been a defensive spark plug for them. I wonder how long he'll stay out of the game.
I think they may have to put Esparza with Luke on the field at the same time. Just to get some momentum, get some quick goals there. Sanchez back on the field here.
Oh, Naraki dodges, but it hits his quaffle player. Oh, that's going to be a no-ball situation.
Esparza! Oh!
That was a bit of a dirty hit there.
Esparza withdrew contact, and that's your captain right there, San Antonio, showing his troops that he will go through contact and he will finish. Hopefully, maybe if his words will not inspire them, his play may.
Yeah, the beaters really created that play from a situation where they were on offense without bludger control. Naraki makes the dodge. It does hit his quaffle player, but the communication between Naraki and Markle, able to stay in the play, eventually beat the Indianapolis chaser and create the goal.
We got Hoffman back on the field with Dolly, who scored their 2 goals.
Yeah, both teams in standard sets now. We've seen a lot of 2-male before this. This standard set of Ryan and Naraki and Markle is very dangerous. Team USA caliber, obviously.
Oh, we might get a press opportunity coming right now. Yep, long shot. It gets through Esparza. Safe! Oh, that should be.
I think he just got the ball. She kind of bent down into it, I would say.
Yeah. The ref must be calling all ball on that one. We got a stoppage. But it's always good. We're on the far side. You always want to trust the ref that's on the near side right there. Digman doesn't feel that he agrees with the call, so he's there just hobbling over so that he can get his opinion in. Oh, I think we're going to get a bludger turnover, however, though.
Yeah, I believe she used the immunity call while her teammate was holding a bludger, which is a turnover. That's a costly one.
That is one.
Especially considering she didn't really need to use it because nobody was going after her in the corner over there.
No. You know what that speaks to? That speaks to Indy's hustle and the fear that they had bludgers the whole game.
Sure.
They wanted to ensure that they kept it, but she wasn't aware. We got a long pass behind the Indianapolis hoops. Back to Esparza with the magnificent one-handed catch. Just walking around. Fake handoff to Sanchez. Still looking. Still bludger control in Indianapolis' end. Jolly stepping up to point defend. Gets beat out. Back to Esparza. Esparza just scoping out. No need to rush. The score is still 30-10, even though we're at 11 and a half minutes in.
Yeah, as much as Indy dominated that game, they didn't put that many goals on the board, which is kind of been the story of the series, even when they're dominating.
And we got a missed beat. It should possibly be a press situation. Sanchez looking to drive, but he may pass to Esparza. No, cross pass. Taken by Hoffman. No bludgers back. We got a breakaway. He goes right through. He got hit in the mouth. He passed it off. Goal. We're going to get a stoppage. I think his nose might be bleeding.
Props to him for hanging with that play long enough to pass it off.
That's what we were talking about, the quadruple substitutions. We got Hoffman and Jolly back on the field, and what do we get? Scoring opportunities.
Yeah.
And again, Indianapolis has kept bludger control, and they're in their own zone.
Yeah, I do think the mistake there was San Antonio trying to force it when, like you said, Ryan Rocky had missed his beat. He had to run all the way back behind to get it. They tried to force a diagonal pass, and, I mean, sure, maybe she was a little open. You might have been able to slide it through to her, but best case scenario is that you still have no bludgers back on defense, even if you do score.
Exactly.
In that case, it gets knocked down. It goes the other way in a hurry.
The game is multifaceted. You can't just simply think of scoring.
Exactly. And that's,
every possession matters.
That's the patience of this Indy team against the fire and rapid pace of the San Antonio team. Really a clash of styles.
We're coming up to 12 and a half minutes. Score is 40-10 for Indianapolis. Ball is being swung through from Sanchez to Esparza. Calls from the bench on the San Antonio to push the pace there. But I think the players on the field know that that'd be playing right into Indy's hand.
Yeah, I mean, Indy's just turtling their two bludgers. You can't push the pace against that. It's literally not an option.
They tried last possession, and it resulted in a no bludger offense for Indy. Back to Esparza, back on top of the field.
Yeah, this San Antonio team needs to attack the wings to force one of these beaters to step out of that hoop area, which they're not doing right now. They're staying too middle.
No, they're moving to the wing, but they're keeping the qual full in the middle, which makes no sense. Oh, we got a press opportunity. We got a shot blocked. And what? There's no bludgers going back. Again, we got to make, all he has to do is make one person miss. He passes ahead to Jolly. Jolly fakes, runs it, dunks it through. Jolly has put up, I think, 4 out of these 5 goals. He's playing for this team right now. MVP for Indianapolis. Actually, no, I take that back. The beaters have been the MVP for Indianapolis, but he has been capitalizing.
Huge contributor to
no bludgers for San Antonio here. Are they going to capitalize? Oh, no, one bludger back for Indianapolis.
San Antonio gets bludger control back.
Martinez with a good screen there. Esparza cross pass. Stalled. Missed shot under the hoop. And Esparza gets the... Oh, he almost got the rebound. Rebound in the keeper's hand of Hoffman.
And San Antonio finally getting bludger control back. Remember, that's the bludger control they lost on that fist up. And how much did that cost them? Multiple goals.
And we got Esparza trying to apply pressure up on top of the keeper line of Indianapolis to no avail. But San Antonio has bludger control, and they may be looking to a potential press situation so they can get the breakaways going. They drop into their zone, though, right now, as they go into their 2 bludger half-court defense.
Yeah, De La Fuente and Stewart now the beater pair for San Antonio.
We got a press to 30. 30 cross passes, about to be chased.
Oh, he definitely got beat, right?
Yeah, he got beat, yeah.
Oh, I guess not.
Oh! He's looking for Jolly. Jolly's a beater on him right now. He gets beat out, but pass before to Hoffman. Hoffman has a beater behind him. He jukes. He has no help. There is no he got beat out. There is no Indianapolis chaser there. Everyone was beat out. Oh, Hoffman took another hit to the face. He's down. Another jump tackle. Hoffman is down, and this is...
We have 2 Indianapolis players down, but I think there's actually going to be a foul on Indianapolis.
That is the 3rd time. So first Hoffman got the cut to his arm. Then he took the punch to the mouth earlier, and now took another punch or stiff arm to the face. He is... Yeah, you see him with the arm gesturing up. He's like, I took that fist, that forearm to the face. This is... They're losing bodies here.
So 50-10 the lead. I don't know if there's going to be a foul on the play. Like I said, there's a lot of contact. I could have seen one, but I also could have seen just a no foul kind of situation. But there is going to be a foul.
Yellow card. We don't know against who right now. We're going to have Kanto come over here and explain. We got a jersey pull on number 30, 1-minute penalty, yellow card.
That's going to be a pretty free goal for San Antonio. They will finally get their 2nd goal of the game at the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, with their only bludger all the way in San Antonio's end.
Yeah.
And they're right in front of the hoop. Yeah, this should be a goal and then just set up on defense.
Yeah, the ball's halfway through the hoop already.
If they're playing chess and not checkers, they're going to allow this goal, pressure that back beater, get them out. Hopefully the bludger stays back there and they get an auto press and probably pull out 2 goals.
Yeah, ideally from San Antonio, you throw this far through this hoop and force them to actually go chase it down. It's wiping it down to make sure. We've seen some slips on this ball in this game already.
Balls, turf. Goal as we thought. And are they going to pressure this Indy beater? Yep, but blocked.
Oh, great use of a swat there by McIntyre.
We're gonna get a press almost immediately from San Antonio, just as we predicted. Yep, 1 pass should be a tackle. Oh nope.
Fuente's going to box him in, though.
Oh.
And he wins the exchange at beater. No, it's a tied exchange. I apologize.
Oh, number 30 is getting tied up over there. He's very close to that edge line. And they're able to survive the initial wave.
Logan Zonin, the chaser for San Antonio. Not a look we've seen very much. He usually just seeks for them. But yeah, that heads-up play by McIntyre turned what could have been a fast break for Indy into a possible press situation for San Antonio.
You get a pass down low. Pass back to Jolly. Beat out. 31.
She does lose bludger control for that beat.
They do lose bludger control. Big tackle! Oh, what a tackle! And we're wondering why he hasn't been chasing this whole time. 31.
It is no bludger situation right now.
Yep, they're regaining it though. Yep. Regaining bludger control. Pass through contact.
McIntyre's
turnover. And I'm gonna say this: whenever I've ever seen, and I played against San Antonio today, when they've got that qualifier turnover, their chasers fly down the field.
Of the time, yeah.
They fly down the wings and they're going, and I don't know. Is this their adjustment? I think their adjustment here where they're slowing it down.
Well, this is their big boy line, Connor McIntyre.
Oh! What? Oh my God! Oh!
That is such a card. Oh
I want to say, first of all, that was a beautiful blindside screen. On defense, you gotta call screen left or screen right, or you're putting your chaser defender on an island to get rocked. And the finish, the finish is beautiful.
Yeah, and we've got a complete momentum swing. This is an Indianapolis timeout.
Right at the 16.5-minute mark.
Yeah.
I say it's a proper time to call this timeout, but
it's the classic East Canada timeout.
Whatever they said in that huddle for San Antonio, they've come out and they've rocked the pitch.
Yeah, I think they've said, like, this Indianapolis team has seen our speed look, and they've found it wanting. They've made all the stops they've needed to look. Let's hit them with our hammer look, and they've got their biggest guys in there. Logan's on, like we said, we haven't seen him much. We haven't seen Craig Garrison in yet, but he's another one of their big guys.
Yeah.
Because Indy is making their tackles, but Indy's not the biggest team size-wise. So
no, they're definitely not.
Yeah, so if you can start, hitting them with some screens, driving through them, you're going to wear this team down. And especially with Digman not in the game already, they don't have that much depth, so you really want to try to wear them down. So it's a good look from San Antonio. This game's got a lot of life in it left, though.
I can guarantee this is going to have an exciting finish. Team going back to their brooms. Bludger control remains with San Antonio. Reminder, the score here is 50 Indiana, 30 San Antonio. We're at the 16.5-minute mark with bludger control and defense for San Antonio. Esparza still communicating with Canto, the head referee, trying to get his point across, and it's always the hardest job, especially when you're also playing, to try and talk to the referee and trying to maintain a calm, cool, collected mentality. It's very difficult.
For sure. So heading towards the 17-minute mark, 50-30 is the lead for
And
Indy.
Kaufman returns. It seems like, and we got an immediate press. Pass out. Change of contact. Big hit.
He was definitely beat somewhere at that point.
Someone was beat. They got the pass off 63. She better look up, though. She better look up. And we got a whistle.
I think they're going to say Wynn played long after that initial beat and it affected play, which I would definitely argue it did.
I just want to say, though, this is really unacceptable for Indianapolis for one simple reason. You just came out of a timeout. You should have expected the press opportunity to come and be aware, right? The minute break there is so that you can get calm, cool, you get water in yourself, you get ready to go. You can't allow yourself to be pressured right then and there. They did get the card in their favor, but still, this is it's a troubling sign to see that they come out of a timeout and not aware of the circumstances.
For sure. So even down a beater, San Antonio still has this press opportunity. Down a beater. Down a chaser. They still have this press opportunity for sure. De La Fuente is right in the middle of all of Indianapolis' qualifier players.
You're probably going to see Kaufman from across the field try to sprint back, make himself as a passing option.
Cywick also has some space to just drop off, and yeah, he does.
Okay, so we got San Antonio having to kill another penalty. So I'm pretty sure that's 2-1 in terms of penalties in favor of Indianapolis. But San Antonio maintains bludger control. They're just doing quaffle press right now. They're just pushing them back. I think Indianapolis is a little bit worried about getting tackled, which always kind of confuses me when someone gets worried about getting hit in the middle of the field because it's hard to make an open field tackle when you can just run it. Oh my God! He just dropped the ball.
This is the second straight game we've seen someone do that. We saw League City do that in the last game. It's just this slick hands on an inflated ball.
And we got a big face beat on number 6 on Indianapolis. He's walking back. He's taking a sub. He's not looking too good. Okay, he's taking a sub. Yeah, San Antonio has brought the physicality in the bludger and quaffle game to another level that Indianapolis has just lost all of their momentum and confidence, it seems.
Like I said, now they've gone full big boy line because Craig Garrison is now their keeper. And they're on a 30-0 run to cut the lead all the way down to 1.
Right, nearing 18 minutes and 20 seconds. And Craig Harrison just informing the referee that I am a keeper and I have powers. And Kaufman tiptoes that line. I did not hear a reset.
He was tackled over it, so I don't think there's going to be a reset called.
And the adjustment here is they just put their keeper to start up here so he can't get tap beat. That's Craig Harrison.
Yeah, they're just condensing the zone. I like
again, Kaufman makes sure that they don't use a reset with that one-arm stag.
Okay, had a legal swat there.
I caught that illegal swat as well. Both ARs seem to be looking at something else. They gotta advance this qualifier though. I'm wondering where the delay of game penalty is not coming in yet.
Yeah, because San Antonio's giving them no pressure right now. Behind his beater, not moving forward. Are they gonna call away a game?
Hey, she's gonna give you a card. Hey, don't try. Just do it.
So it's actually a card in the beater game. Female beater from Indianapolis picking up a card, which means a quaffle turnover and up a beater for San Antonio. They could even this game at 50.
We should see them flying down this field.
I don't think the big boy line flies down the field.
No. They waltz.
Patience here from Garrison.
Swings it back up top.
Up a beater.
What a catch! Oh, what a block! This Indy beater got superpowers. Beat! Oh, that should be a pass after.
I agree, and he's going to call it.
Yeah, good call.
Wow, and
I want to say, that number 69 on Indy gets one beater battle, blocks the other bludger, and then single-handedly presses by himself while his partner is in the box.
And you can see the frustration brewing on this Soldado sideline.
They had the advantage. We got a double team.
Yeah,
Turnover.
knock that down. A little too forced there from Kaufman. Down a beater, you just need to kill that penalty.
Yeah, I think they forgot that they were serving a penalty.
I think they might have. Kanto's got to get a little bit of control over this game. A lot of jabbering on both sides.
Yeah, a little bit too much talking for his liking, just giving them, and this is good officiating, giving warnings because he knows how much this game means and doesn't want to just card people, but letting them know that I will. Oh, what a two-arm tackle!
The win is in the
A
lane,
goal!
of course.
And we're tied up at the 20-minute mark.
Wow, a 40-0 run from San Antonio down the stretch, and it is all even.
We promised you a live wire game tonight, and that's what you got, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied at 50. Point cap will be at 120. Both teams talking right now. They got themselves time to go huddle, get their seekers ready, get their end game scenarios ready. Referees get a little bit of a break to get a little bit cool their heads. I'm predicting that every single beater is going to go in the snitch game. And it seems that San Antonio is opening this after this 20-minute break with bludger control. This is whichever team is going to be able to make the chaser stops and hopefully get catch as well. Maybe the difference maker. And San Antonio's difference in their defensive formation has been dropping into that zone with bludger control, which the bludgers are now going to be preoccupied on the snitch, I'm mostly predicting. So their qualified defender is going to have to pick it up here. Starting seeker for San Antonio seems to be De La Fuente, the 23. And starting seeker for Indy, they're just reporting over here, is number 47. Melton.
Yeah, surprised it's not Siwek. He's usually their starting seeker. De La Fuente, though, also looked at. We haven't seen that much from Soldados throughout the season, but he had a really nice catch earlier today already. And he could be huge here for this team. He did it already. What? He did it already. Like that.
Quick stoppage. Head ref doesn't like what he sees.
The broom was left out there.
They're just confirming the set score 120 and everybody's informed. And good sportsman-like here in the seeker in the box here. Seekers just shaking each other's hand, knowing that they are probably going to be the deciding factor in their season.
Yeah, San Antonio will start seeker play with bludger control, and they immediately switch into a 2-millimeter set.
And seeker off broom 47 for jumping the gun. Yeah. Good call, Snitch. Snitch made that call, fully aware.
Yep. Also, 2-millimeter set now from Indy.
Jolly back on the field. Tackled at midfield.
Melkite's got a wrap on Jolly.
Pass off 22. Pass off. What a play! But they're going to respond back pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure. And he does. Harrison is one the truck. He's shoving off these people like he is their father. Oh my God.
60 all.
Oh, and
almost really close there.
Almost catch by De La Fuente. Bludgers are flying. It's pandemonium here. Oh, what a catch though. Number 11. Oh, bludger flying to our screens.
Sorry if we lost you there for a second.
Bludgers are dangerous, folks. So we have a control by Indy, and they're going to get one-on-time seeker time if Melton can get himself get into position to catch. Oh, almost.
Melton getting close here, but the snitch is over the line.
Snitch is out of bounds. But we...
Oh, De La Fuente, a really bad back
Oh,
there.
misbeat.
He was
But a
walking
pass
toward
back.
him.
Oh, wrapped up.
Oh, knocked
Craig
down there by
Harrison.
Santonio.
Melton.
Melton's getting a lot of free time here. Rocky's here. Makes
Oh,
it Melton.
Santonio's
Oh,
blood
nice
control.
kick.
Blood control for Santonio. He has time. De La Fuente has time. He's wrapping up. Craig Harrison stopped at the hoop. Oh, no. Oh, blood.
doesn't go
Oh, my
through.
God.
But De La Fuente's still getting all the time alone with the snitch.
Indy tackling over there. Oh, my God. Indy with a big stop in the qualifier game. And they were tackling block. I counted 3 tackles and 2 blocks. A pitch ahead. We got a cherry picker. And she scores.
Priam. Now Eric Reyes is in at Seeker.
70-60. And San Antonio is...
Oh, he's got it. San Antonio
Nope.
has the catch.
Snitch has already waved it off. He's not having it.
I guess restricting.
Yep, he's not having it. Everybody aware that the catch is no good. The score is 70-60 for Indianapolis. Craig Harrison's out, so we swapped out Big Force for Esparza's speed. We'll see how Indianapolis
And
adjusts.
Luke Lannon is his tackling for sure.
We got a Seeker sub also. Melton is just exhausted over there on his
Yeah.
bench, getting a big chunk of water.
Eric Reyes is getting so much tired, he has the catch.
Nope. He's saying no good again. The Snitch is advising that he's restricting motion, ladies and gentlemen. He's restricting his motion.
Weight room.
Indianapolis has to get these bludgers in check. These San Antonio beaters are just...
Oh, a big mistake there was hit. No, a worse beat there from Brown.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and another miss on Siwak.
And he's out of bounds. He beat him out of bounds. He's still safe. Every beaters have missed 3 beats in a row.
On both
And
teams.
Reyes beat both teams.
Now, I don't know how Siwak even got beat there. I didn't see it.
Back in qualifier play, Luke is just passing the ball with Esparza as Indianapolis trying to make a stop over there. Oh, beat out. They should be able to finally get control.
Reyes is going to get a free chance here, though.
Reyes gets a free chance, but they have control. They're coming back with control right now. Seeker, Indianapolis get beat. Reyes beat.
Oh, great beat there by Naraki. He's going to control right back.
Both
Yeah, he
double.
does. Tracy's going to be able to track everything down.
And they're in the San Antonio zone, so this Indy Seeker is just going to take a beat right here. Reyes is looking gassed. Qualifier play is just...
Oh, that hand was not up in time.
Qualifier play...
A mistake there from Richard.
Qualifier play is just stalled in the Indianapolis zone right here.
Craig, go see. Let's go, Logan.
Logan Zahn coming in as Seeker. Eric Reyes, as you said, very gassed.
Yes. Oh. Whoa.
Oh, that was a quick grab there from Zahn.
We got AR calling no good. The beater interfered with the catch, and the snitch was impeded.
So San Antonio's now caught 3 times.
San Antonio's caught 3 times, but what I love is there is no discussion about no good of the catch. Everyone is on top of it. We have so many sets of eyes watching it. Digman is getting on the snitch, I'm pretty sure, for staying in this side of the field. But really what I'm saying here is Indianapolis got to get their bludgers in check so that they can actually make and herd this snitch.
Yeah.
Qualifier play, things have not changed. San
There
Antonio...
haven't even been goals in the qualifier game.
San Antonio has just been sitting in Indianapolis' zone with Indy up. I think they're pretty confident that they don't want an exchange because they are winning this battle over here.
They're dominating it.
Which, it's a testament for them to be watching the entire field and knowing the awareness. Okay. He beat the Seeker out, but he exchanged. And this Indianapolis Seeker is just running suicides and laps all over this field. Logan going again. Ooh. I like that switching left. He's going left to right. He's going left to right, switching it up a little bit. Oh, what a dodge! And the Indianapolis has regained.
Oh, and Siwak almost snuck around the back.
Oh.
Naraki, though, cleans up 2 beats. He's going to get bludger control back for San Antonio. Cleans up Siwak as well.
And everyone is beat in the snitch game. Oh, what a screen by Luke! Again, they did not help their chaser Indianapolis for calling the screens. But Miguel's...
Oh, Christopher Fuente had it in his hand and it fell. He only needs it for a second.
The San Antonio bench is not having it with this game. They're claiming that the snitch smacked the ball out of his hand. The referees don't seem to see it, and we go by referees because they call the games, not the bench.
De La Fuente here. He's gotten close quite a few times. Oh, he's got his head. That is the catch.
Oh. And
no doubt about that one.
And I'm going to say right now, that is just volume. Like, that is straight up volume. They have caught 5 times, I think that's the count right now.
Yeah.
They are just going after. This snitch is gassed.
Taylor Tracy and Ryan Naraki get that snitch grab, not the Seekers. They dominated that.
I agree 100%. And while Indianapolis Beaters were doing a good job for the majority of this game, this facet of the game, they clearly lost.
For sure.
And now the score is 100-70. Reminder, set score is 110-70. One more goal for
It's
San Antonio.
105. I think they're trying to do 105 and realizing they
105.
can't, but yeah.
Okay, it's 100-70. So that's going to be 2 goals for San Antonio, and Indy needs to come up with 5. Now, Indy's game has been great on the defensive end, but we haven't seen them put up goals.
It's also an immediate no-budget situation. I think it is, at least. Yeah, Luke Langnese has the ball, and I see no beaters in the play. Yeah, Indianapolis' beaters all the way behind his own hoops.
Oh my Christ, this is not looking good. Things have gone from bad to worse very fast. Luke, is that Luke with the quaffle over there? I'm trying to see.
It is. He's probably not getting stopped here.
He's looking at a one person defending him with a help side with the keeper. So the bench is screaming for him to dunk it on
Technically,
them.
League City is screaming for him to dunk
Sorry,
it.
I mean, League City, who has been cheering for San Antonio this entire game, is just telling Luke to just dunk it all over their lives.
Realistically, I really think he should.
Canto getting back into position.
You had 6.
You had 6.
Oh,
he
nice shot
shoots
there
it.
from Langland.
He clearly did not hear League City telling him to dunk it, and he went for the shot. It did not work.
Quaffle still with San Antonio, though, I believe?
Yeah.
As far
Oh, Indy just stole bludgeon control.
lack of heads-up play there.
Number 80 was sleeping on the play. Esparza is just going to be getting ready for a press. That should be the...
Reset used?
No,
Oh, it's 2? Is that
that's
2?
2. They know. Yeah. It's 2 with a bludger behind them, I think.
Yeah, this could be a quick goal for Indy.
No, but they have one behind them. So, like, he can throw... Yeah, I told you. But he got Luke out. Oh! But it doesn't matter. 66 got it.
She couldn't pick it up cleanly, though.
The ball is so slippery.
You got to scoop with 2 hands, though, there. That's just fundamentals.
I agree.
Basic fundamentals.
2 hands for safety, right?
Yeah. Score to win is 120.
They need 2. They need 5.
See if we're getting a call here from the refs.
So we're seeing Indianapolis keeper has a double team in front of him, while Luke is gonna guard 66 and a bludger's getting back at the plate. Oh, and we're getting another stoppage, a confusion here.
Looks like the ball's going to San Antonio. So another tough break there for Indy.
And who has control? No, there's a free ball on the ground. Wait. Yeah, there's a free ball on the ground with a beater from San Antonio going to chase it down, but he's facing a bludger right in front of him.
Yeah, Matt Brown will just protect that.
Yeah,
No
there
problem.
we go. Yep.
It's a bunch of control for Indy.
Pretty standard. All right, so we have Esparza coming down the field.
Brown gets beat. He is able to protect bludger control.
A possible press. Do we see it happening?
No, I think
Block.
they're still too scared of Naraki behind them, and they should be. He's about to steal bludger control right off of them.
Quaffle's near the sideline
Oh,
over
a
there.
great kick to Tracy.
And they're coming up against one bludger.
And I don't think...
Oh, behind. He doesn't see
Jolly
it.
doesn't know it's coming.
Oh, but he got the
just
pass
gets
off. He
Good
just-
awareness there from Jolly.
Well, he better watch his reset line. Press. Jolly, he has to get rid of this ball. It's a press. Oh, right to San Antonio. They're going to run it. A bludger's coming. Bludger's right there. Oh! And that right there is sacrificing yourself for the cause. I don't even think that was a tackle attempt. He just put his body on the line for his season, for his team. If that's not Quidditch, I don't know what is. And we have Kaufman coming back onto the field. Craig Harrison coming for the hit. Juked.
A little bit too much speed out of
Coming
Craig
back.
there.
Oh, he's pushing him off. Oh. Twinkle toes. He's moving back and forth. He's high stepping over there, taunting. Okay. And we got control again for Indy. He just snuck in and took control. And Kaufman just telling his player, give me the ball. I think he's either going to assist or score this goal with just his demeanor right there. Craig Harrison still scouring over that keeper line, knowing that he's immune to being beat.
Good block on that beat from Naraki.
He's going to go around Craig Harrison. Gets to step on him.
Hey, I guess you were right.
And he gets the goal. I never ever claimed to be a psychic, but you know, some things work out.
180. Closing in again. You guys, I would love to see San Antonio just sacrificing their bludgers and everything just to get a goal. Then you're one more, and then you can just do it one more time.
They subbed out Esparza.
Chaser Alex!
McIntyre's back in, though. He's been a consistent force for them today.
That is true. Oh, they got the exchange.
Stewart's also in as a chaser now. She's been beating for most of the day.
Oh, Kaufman with the interception. Beat out.
Oh, huge beat there, because I don't think there was any beaters in front of him. Oh, a missed beat there from Brown.
Oh!
Finishes!
And he puts her on a poster. League City approves with the dunk attempt.
110-80. San Antonio is 10 points away from advancing to the semifinals, where they would take on the Boston Knight Riders.
Travis, I don't know how to say it. That's why we're saying Olay.
Oh. We're going to get a pretty quick press opportunity with the Fuente coming up around here. Is that a call for turnover?
Rain got pushed over the hard boundary.
Oh my God, he's going to dunk it for the game.
And it is over! A huge play there defensively from San Antonio. And Logan Zahn finishes it off with a mid-range shot.
Now, I know we claimed at the beginning of the game that San Antonio was not doing very well at making adjustments. But since that 50-10 start, they have come back, and maybe this is the momentum they needed to go into games tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, they have a huge series coming against Boston. It's not going to be an easier matchup. But so much respect for what this Indianapolis team came out. Game 1, they get hammered early by San Antonio. They close the gap back down. But then as they're losing, they lose their key star player and head coach Digman to an injury. They rally back in Game 2. They put San Antonio down for the majority of Game 3. But like you said, it really just came down to the seeker beating of the San Antonio Soldados at the end there. Dominant. 5 catches, I think it was what we called it at the end.
Yeah.
Before one was finally called good.
Volume catching. Yep. It's a tough loss for the North Division as a whole. But yeah, we're gonna get an East versus South matchup
in both semifinals.
Yep. Tomorrow.
Yeah, 2 exciting games. Austin #1 in the South taking on New York #2 in the East, and Boston #1 in the East taking on San Antonio #2 in the South. We hope you join us bright and early. I believe 9 a.m. is the start of the first semi tomorrow. I'm not sure which one is the first semi. I don't want to lie to you, but I tune in for both of them. I think they're both going to be great series.
They're both going to be great games and games of adjustments as both teams may go on separate runs.
For sure.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, take care. Have a good night.